Feds sizes, canines and molars, smiling for your love as you bathe in the solar.
And you can be so never confront on the day with some sunshine. And you can be so never confront on the day with some sunshine.
Yeah. Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Harmony on all notes. Music composed with a jam. Ooh, the sun is shining on something. L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug to J-D Dub. My round is off. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone. But can you let your hair down from that bun and shake right to left? Cause I love the long sun shining on you and your energy strong. Shake it right to left cause I love it long.
Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. And on the mound today, Nolan McLean. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Just about to get started. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder, number 24, Brandon Nimmo.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Next offering is fouled back. 1-1 now. Left field, Bellinger in a full sprint, reaching down and makes the grab. Here's Juan Soto. Here's a high chopper. Fry steps on the bag. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
First baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso. Alonso in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. So 2 down. Here is Aaron Judge. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. That one missed. Judge comes up empty there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Jake Mangum up now for the Mets. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball.
In the air to left center. Nimmo ranging after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Popped up. Crawford gets under it. And there are 2 outs. Here's Cody Bellinger. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double. So, runner at second, 2 down. Dylan Dingler up now for the Mets. And that one fouled off.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score, and the Mets even it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. 2 outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Back now with the Subway Series. Top of the second, Willie Castro stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger in position. And a quick out, number 1. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. On the ground, Lindor slings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Carlos Narvaez digs in now. Lifted in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the bottom of the second starts with a double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. David Fry up now for the Mets. Line drive to short and caught. One pitch and one out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Brenton Doyle swings through it for strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Throws to first in time. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. And next is the designated hitter, Dominic Canzone. Foul ball there. Semien on third with 2 out. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford. The throw to first, and that's the third out. Back now with the Subway Series. All set for the start of the inning. Dylan Cruz stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 2. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. In the air, right field. One up, one down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Tied up here in the early going. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2. Fry takes it to the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Now it's going to be Juan Soto. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. They get the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jake Mangum.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Into left center for a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Take your base.
And here comes Bellinger. That one pulled foul. Next pitch way upstairs. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. Swings through that high fastball.
That's a really good take.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Payoff pitch. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And no swing. It's ball 4. All loaded up. Dylan Dingler up now for the Mets. And he swings through that one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Oh, 2 now. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Bases juiced, no outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
That's the ball. Outside.
And fouled off. And a count 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering misses, and the count is filled up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here is Marcus Semien. That one is absolutely belted. And that ends the inning. Back here in Queens as we go to the top of the 4th. Pete Alonso stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Right through there for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
1 away. It's Aaron Judge now. Doubled in his first AB.
Aaron Judge.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Takes it in for the out. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
This one popped up. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, bottom 4, David Fry up now for the Mets.
David Fry.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Stays alive.
Ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. So up next for New York, Renton Doyle. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Mets.
Next is the designated hitter, Dominic Canzone. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. Back now with the Subway Series. We go to the top of the 5th. Willie Castro stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's
ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw, and he's got no chance. He's out. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Swings and chases a low one there. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. There's a swing and a drive. Bellinger and a full sprint. High
Over
bounce
the fence.
over the fence for an automatic double. Go ahead run on base. Carlos Narvaez stepping in now for the Yankees. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Man at second.
Last
Ball,
couple of pitches
outside.
breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Take your base.
Look
That got
out.
him.
And it hit him. So up next for New York, Dylan Cruz. Flied to right his first time.
No, that's down. Ball.
This is again 5 in a row.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
6 straight
ball.
outside the strike zone. There's a
Good.
strike. And the count is 3-1. The sweeper catches the outside part of the zone.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Take your base. Ball
And
4.
that'll load the bases. Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. Golden opportunity right here. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Big swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! Now Juan Soto. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit. One gone, runner at first. And up next for New York, Pete Alonso.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one 95 to finish him off. Here comes Aaron Judge, 1 for 2. Man on second, 2 down. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Coming around third is Soto. In comes the run from second. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. In the air to left center. Bellinger on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in Queens, here's the Mets leadoff man, Jake Mangum.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Oh, 2 now. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
That's a ball.
The Yanks up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Judge under it, and there's 2 down. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Ripped, but it curls foul. He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one hammered. Judge going back on it. Makes the catch up against. Back here at Citi Field, all set for the top of the 6th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brock Burke.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Backed off the plate that time.
Ball.
And the 3-1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That one misses.
Ball four, runner,
so a
take your
leadoff
base.
walk. And the batter now, Carlos Narvaez. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. Up the middle, Simeon. To first, that ends the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Dylan Dingler. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these Mets looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Center field. Cruz settles underneath it. And there's one away.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Garcia in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 up, 2 down. Marcus Simeon up now for the Mets. Out towards left center. Cruz has a beat on it. But the left fielder calls him off. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you super... Just as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
Oh.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
That one misses.
Take your base,
so
ball
a
four.
leadoff walk. There. Now, Juan Soto. Pitching change here. Lucas Ursig.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
This one in the air, center field. Doyle settles underneath it. And there's one away. One out man at first. Pete Alonso stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. Ursig in his 3rd season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. The 1-2. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. One down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
That's the ball.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. J.P. Crawford stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And another ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
On the ground, right side. Acrobatic throw for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Queens.
Now pitching for the
Kodai
Yankees,
Senga takes over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Brenton Doyle will hit next. The Yankees up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Grounds one to short. Crawford throws to first in time. Now it's the DH, Dominic Canzone. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the eighth. Willie Castro stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now here is Ryan McMahon taking over on the mound for the Mets. Sean Armstrong. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Up the middle, Lindor. One at second. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. Carlos Narvaez, the next to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the eighth. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jake Mangum. That one fouled off. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
For the Mets, left
2 outs. Base is empty. Now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. Back here in Queens. All set to start the 9th in this one. Dylan Cruz stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
He was all over that one. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch.
Throws to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Juan Soto getting ready to hit. Man at second. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Throw to first in time.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Pete Alonso stepping in now for the Yankees.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. This one in the air, right field, but
That's
it's
a foul
just
ball.
foul. Here's a 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Cruz around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. So a man at first. Aaron Judge at the plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Alonso headed for third.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 on, 2 outs. To the right side, Semien gets it to first, and that is that. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 9th. Dylan Dingler up now for the Mets. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And they had their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Great. And there's 1 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Semien now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. In the air, left side. Nimmo under it. Brings it in. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go.
In the air, left field. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slug their way to a win.